This lesson describes a program that includes the different kinds of scaling that are built into Java and shows how to set up the media tracker to make sure that the scaled images are ready before they go on display. Now, here's the main line. On the command line, you can select one of the few kinds of scaling. This if-else statement selects the one that you have chosen from the collection of scaling methods. As you can see, we have replicate, which is the one that was used in the previous lesson, and we also have an area averaging and smooth. Exactly how these are implemented will vary from one operating system to the next and from one monitor type to the next. On this system, there just doesn't seem to be much difference, but you should try it on your system and see what you get. Aside from the three predefined types, there's also a default. This is the type that was selected by the programmers to be the best one for this particular system, so it's probably the one that you should use, unless you have a special reason to do otherwise. Also notice that there is one called fast. The people that implemented the system figured out which one is the fastest, and this choice will select it, whatever one it happens to be. Anyway, this line is the call to the constructor of the canvas that's going to scale and display the image. Because it's going to do the scaling, the type of scaling is also passed to it. And here is where the image file is loaded. A media tracker object is used to halt the program until the complete file is loaded. Now this is the program that scales and displays the images. Now this should look familiar to you. It's very much like the previous program, except the scaling code skips a few steps and does things the easy way. Let me show you. These three method calls right here do all of the scaling. Each image object has its own getScale instance method, and you pass the method the size of the new image, and you must also specify the scaling type. When you call the method, it returns an image object. And here is the method that sets the size of the canvas so it will display all of the scaled images. Now, it can take a bit of time for all of the scaled images to reduce in size and be produced. That's because it may be necessary to load the files from disk, as we did earlier. A media tracker object is necessary to prevent unfinished images from being displayed. Here, with these method calls, all three of the new images are added to the new media tracker. The four images, one unscaled and three scaled, are displayed in the window. Now, here's how it looks. This argument, the fast argument, chooses the fastest rendering technique available. Like I said, there's almost no difference with the types on this particular system. You should give this program a try on your system and see what they've done with it.